So you can see my brother and I just jumped right into cleaning up the edges of the metal I had cut off camera. Actually, it was caught on camera, but I accidentally deleted the footage, wasn't paying attention. And yeah, so this is where he gets to start the video out working. I'm getting the welder and everything ready off to the side. We're going to build a nice fold-down table-like tire carrier in this video.
Alright, everything should be ready. Oh yeah, hopefully. And the other ones make outside. Still blinding.
Oh, yeah, that is, yes, they do.
Look that direction. You're bright out there.
That's the bottom frame. Well, this is the back frame that goes up against the truck.
And then we'll make one exactly like it, and that goes in front of it, right?
Correct.
It'll be literally exactly the same, just a smidge longer.
Yeah. And somewhere the hinges will go right about here. So the part that's laying against the ground will be facing the sky, and these will touch the ground.
Nice.
And this is where the tire will mount.
Nice.
Instead of using the grinder, I should have used a chop saw. It would have been so much easier.
Here's what it is. That's kind of cool. You just got like a little holder on it. Holds your metal. Your chop saw does.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
I just need to. I want to eventually fashion up a table.
Yeah.
So that it can sit. Yeah, two identical squares. That one looks wider, that one looks taller. That one is taller, but that's not wider.
Nice. Just gonna tack weld them like that?
Yeah.
How come the camera can look at welds and it doesn't? That's not too bright. It just doesn't transform video wise, or
it doesn't replicate the light the same way onto us. Like it filters it out.
Gotcha.
Is it recording now?
It is now. Was it not before?
I thought I turned off the quick capture on it. I'll have to go back and look at the settings.
Did I see you do a short too while I was driving?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what those really are, but they're yellow.
Elm beetles.
Ever since I was a kid, we've called them mustard bugs.
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. I don't know who called it that for us either.
Yeah, I think it was just yellow, and we were just like, that's a mustard bug.
Yeah.
I don't know where we heard mustard bug before, that we were just like, it's a mustard bug.
Well, that was what was clicked in my head. I don't remember where I ever learned that from either.
Yeah.
And I can remember us as little kids prior to meeting you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found out they are elm beetles because Danielle and I tried to figure out why there were so many around the house, and it's that giant elm tree behind the house.
Mm.
But I don't want to get rid of it because I like my elms. Good afternoon, Ivan.
I was calling to see if you guys had an opening here in like 20 minutes.
Unfortunately, I do not. I am by appointment only, and my next available will be tomorrow.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, have a wonderful night.
You too.
Is this driver window always down a little bit?
Mine or yours?
Mine.
I think so.
I don't remember it being down when we washed it, but I also don't know that I was paying that much attention. No. I mean, technically it had to have been, because they had no power.
Oh, yeah, it was down because we had to wash carefully around it.
Okay. Well, you got me for about another 15, 20. What do you want to do?
Bullshit, play the odds, gamble for fast hookers.
What's a gamble for hookers now?
Yeah, they're getting expensive. All the dirt that's building up in places.
Sorry, it's dust now. It'll be mud later.
Yes, sir. Oh, gotta bring out the squares.
That's a good idea.
They're not perfect. The squares are good, but the metal won't be squared. Perfect. Ish. There's a lot of ish. Not the funny ish, but the good ish.
The cool thing too is because those frames are unistrut.
All the cool pieces we can adapt.
Well, anything. You know, I mean, if we need to put even another brace like in the middle to hold the tire in a different spot, or the jerry can needs to sit a little lower, or any of that kind of shit, you just hook on another piece of unistrut. I thought you were going to grab those fancy magnetic triangles that are for exactly what you're doing.
You would think I would own those?
I thought you owned one.
Nope. I own a bunch of magnets.
Maybe I just saw it on a video or something. I could have swore I saw that you had one that looks like an arrow.
Yeah, I wish.
Huh.
Only because I forget.
Well, one day. We'll get them.
Oh yeah, dude. You cut them perfect.
You cut them, buddy. All I did was grind them down. You cut them.
Oh, I did cut them, didn't I?
Yeah. It's just sometimes you gotta talk yourself up. Sometimes you gotta
Oh yeah.
give yourself
I
their
wish that was
compliments.
what we were doing on
Yeah.
that one. I promise the mold. Yeah, and I was thinking until we get rims and stuff, we can just buy spacers.
Okay. Yeah, because it's on the list. There's still a couple bigger purchases. The tires, the drive shaft.
I gotta buy Sawzall blades.
The drive shaft, or
Drive shafts.
drive shaft.
Maybe. I'm hoping that when I drop the engine down, that it's gonna let the front one connect. If the
Okay.
front one can connect and not need it, because the front one will never move. Once it's in there and it's in location, because that front diff is where it sits.
Mm-hmm.
If that one stays, we gain.
Nice.
It's just not having the back one made, because the back one's where all your articulation.
Yeah. So anyway, there's tires and rims, and possibly a drive shaft. I think that's it for the bigger purchases.
I'm gonna order the motor mount kit so that it's got a bushing, because currently your transmission has a mount, but your front is hard mounted. So it would, you'd feel it.
It's gonna start every time if I put some gas, it's gonna fucking the whole truck.
Welcome back, welcome back. My brother left and his battery died, but I had to get some stuff done. So, tack welding all this together, getting it in place. I gotta make some measurements. Ooh, brain fart. Yep. But yes, so far square one. And then I'll tack weld and get those in place for square two. And see where I feel about the hinges. Kind of becomes sparky. Howdy, folks. So, I last left you with the frame being done. This is where we're at currently. As you can see, Dukers is deciding to be part of the frame. Can you move, sir? Come on. Thank you. But, yeah, so I've laid down some other pieces of metal. I'm going to weld them roughly in those spots or tack them in, and then I'll cut off the edges in those areas as you see. Oh, hey, look, there's my hand in the way. So, yes, cut those off after I weld it, and then I've got some hinges so that it'll fold up. And then I weld another set of hinges down on that end, right down there, so that it'll mount to the tailgate there. We'll see. But now I'm going to make a lot of noise and weld, and, well, I guess it's not a lot of noise. You going to run away, Sir Dukers? Well, so, guess what? Wire went out. How's that hair look? Woo! Man, actually, it's not bad. Go ahead, jack it up. Walk around looking like a homeless kid. No. All right. Let's bring you on with me. So, what we're looking at now is all right. So, my goal is grab something hot in a moment. Okay. So this is the back. And that's the front. So, have you tilt down. That right here is where the tire is going to bolt to. And the goal is to then see if I can create a table. And that's essentially my goal. This side's still warm. How's that look to you guys? Yeah, that looks like a table. And then it's gonna pivot up. So bam. Hinges here, hinges here. But I think it's a good place to stop for the night. What do y'all think? Tomorrow, do some cutting, lining, get it set up. Yeah. Well, I'll catch you on the next one. Duke says fetch. Y'all have a good night. Hello. It's another day, another shirt. So, 2 frames, got to do some cutting, did some welding. I'm going to cut these off, fix some of that, and then looking at different style hinges, because I'm not sure. We're winging it. I have scrap metal. But so far I'm liking these ones because they're thick. Yes. All right. So I'm going to get at it, make some noise, do some stuff. Sir Duke. At it again. Grizzly's eating. Is that good stuff, Grizz? So, let's see what we can do. So, welcome back. No, me welcome back. You guys were waiting for me. Had to go eat dinner. We had buttered noodles, garlic, and chicken. Duh. And then I came back and I was able to get this to stand up on its own. Not on its own. It's got a brace. Ooh, I still got a ground to it. You're gonna have to leave again, Duke. Daddy's gonna make lots of sparks. Got a little distracted. Actually, I was booking appointments for my haircuts. Hey. side that's got a little spring like that. That'll go away after a while. Sick. If I knew what I was doing, I could have planned it better, but I didn't. I winged it out of a bunch of scrap that I had. Nice. Woo! Oh, sorry. Got staring at my backside. Okay. Well, I think that is a good place to end tonight. I need to figure out where about, probably put it about here for the tire. So I gotta grab a rim with a dead rubber, build my mount after I figure out how I want to lock it in place. Drill a hole, drop in 2 pins. Something that goes through the back door. Figure that out. No idea. But yes, that'll do it for tonight, folks. And I will see you tomorrow. Or my next availability after haircut. Correction. I got a update. I screwed up. This is why we tack weld. I know I screwed up. Oh. This side's over farther. Because this side is over that way. So the whole thing on the legs is slightly crooked. And I went and welded that side in all the way. And here is why. No tire, I can do this one-handed. I wasn't paying attention. It's not flush. It's flush. I wasn't paying attention. So, yeah. Damn it. Well, folks, and I burned her in. Lesson number 1 in stupidity. Yeah. She's burned in there. Good thing it's Monstrosity. I'm not very happy with myself, but it just affects... Oh, by the way, that, because it lined up all funky. Oh, because it needed to go up a little bit. I was checking this and this, not this. Alright. Alright, well. And, you know, happy little accident that allows for me to make a lock on, say, this side. Right here. Because, yeah, that's burned the fuck in there. None. Well, there we go. Mistake. Jacked up part is it doesn't mess with the level of the piece. It's got an X. Yep. Tack weld first, kiddos. I'm gonna leave it. I know it's gonna drive everybody in the comment section nuts, but Monstrosity. Oobarred. I oobarred that one. Ooh boy, I foobarred that one. Man, howdy. But we'll adapt and overcome. I'll think on it. But as of right now, I'll leave the foo bar. It started out so good, and then I gotta hurry, and dang it. I'm gonna stew on this for a minute. I'm mad at myself. Well, folks, that is where I will leave you for tonight. And I will talk at you later.
Where are you going? Come on.
And we're gonna have to close the garage.
Okay.
You know you need fiber, but do you actually know how to get it? Quaker's been serving up fiber since 1877, with over 100 great-tasting, good source of fiber options to choose from. Whether you like old-fashioned oats, instant oatmeal, granola, or oatmeal squares, Quaker makes it delicious. So good. Get your fiber with Quaker. Shop Quaker's good source of fiber products at a store near you. It's weird how quickly you're presenting.
Yeah, the glass is still good enough, all crazy. I don't know if you want me to wait to do that somewhere, not in the garage.
Hey, so we suck at this camera game and YouTube and recording and yeah, this video. I say we suck. I don't know if we suck, guys. The videos seem to be doing well, but here's what we have gotten done for the evening. Tomorrow, I'll hit it with the wire wheel. Kind of paint a majority of it black. We still need to get a mounting situation here. We're thinking about running over to the parts store, grabbing a stud and a lug nut, 2 of them, so that we can make those either adjustable or permanent mount so that we get 2 holes. And got a nice mount, holding onto the body. It's on there good and tight. Bolted in. We also got a lock there, so it ain't moving. It's on that puppy. More to come tomorrow, folks. Good morning. So, last night we left off with the tire carrier being finished. Nice fold down. There are some odds because unistrut, and well, I'm still learning, but for the most part, it's set up. Opening it's a little bit of a pain because the garage door, it's currently cold outside and I'm being a wimp. So I'm going to take the tire off today, clean it up, wire wheel it, get a lot of it off, and then I believe throw down a coat of paint on most of it, except for this area. We still need to pick up 2 studs so we can make a mount for it to hold on to. And then I'm trying to figure out something cool for here. I am winging it as an obvious on the entirety of the build, but my brother started working on the window and taped off, but it's still putting a little bit of glass in there. We want to put a toolbox here. Since the window was already broken out, we're just going to box it and kind of use it. The unfortunate part is they only make driver's side ones for valuable reason. Very rarely can the driver see out that window anyways. But opportunity speaks, and so yes, plus he's not going to see anything down here. We're keeping an eye out on Marketplace for some roller tires, but something in the markets of, whoops, too big, like 40s, 38s. So yes, we're going to do some cleaning, and I'll get to lapsing and see where we go from there. I'm not a welder. I won't ever tell anybody I am. I tell everybody I melt metal. I just know there are a few key signs that I need to look for to make sure that it's going to hold. I also beat the dog tar out of everything. However, it does not exclude me from a little mockery, because I don't tell anybody I'm a fabricator either. I'm just a guy who likes making stuff out of other stuff. I'm also looking to put a grate right here. I'm also really lucky my little brother likes me building stuff, and we do these things. It's so much fun. I try to encourage as many people to get out and do this stuff. But yeah, nice little grate. And then we're gonna put high lift, possibly like shovel, because we'll have enough space back here. And then we were going to do jerry cans, but we figured a place up front to put them. And then a big ass tire. And then he's also going to have a tent that will come off the back of this that'll have a zipper. And so he'll have a nice little patio and a tent on the back of this. So this can open up. Yeah. And the cool part is, this won't obstruct that tent. I just realized that. That's awesome. But yeah, nice patio. And then a ladder that'll come down off the side of the tire. Okay. Get back at it. Ooh. Well, we're on the final stretch of this this leg. I'm a day or two out. Last week you guys watched a video on the engine hoist and the engine removal. It's currently hanging there. I've been back and forth. You'll catch the video of this. There's an intermixer of the videos, time-wise, bouncing back and forth. So I'm finishing up this week. And yeah, let's take a look at that. So, last time we were filming, we did this, locks. Now I'm getting ready to put the stud mounts. We had 3 studs to use. What I'm going to do is chop off 3 pieces here and run these up from behind, weld them in from behind it, and make it to where it fits for that rim. And then weld them in 3 spots on the pipe. After I do that, I will open up the back door. Well, I'll probably open up the door when I weld. And take the tire off, put those on, make sure everything works, take this tire down, weld everything up, paint it. And then we're waiting on springs. My brother said they should be here a week. And then might throw a video up of that, but they'll be the tailgate springs that you would see on flatbed trailers and stuff to make it slower pull down, because it's heavy. But there we go, and start my time lapses and getting that going. I shall return.
When you're in, this is gonna be so confusing. But guess what? I'm gonna pull you boys down, folks, girls, FBI. Square Max reminds me of that constantly. But there you go. She's purty. She's painted. So there she is for her glory as of now. We've got a nice secure point there, there, there to the vehicle. And a nice lock pin if somebody forgets to put that in. Last case scenario. So, last thing you'll see is me put the wheel up on there. Maybe, I doubt it, because I gotta wait for the paint to dry. Peace out. See you next time.